The outside corner. One out, nobody. Strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. Power gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. Here's Miguel Andujar now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. In there, no balls and a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Cabrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has an even 10 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's Michael Brantley, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving. Ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Popped him up. Andujar has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in for the Indians, Melky Cabrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strike. Here's Neil Walker. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's 1 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Walker, a native Pennsylvanian. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Neil Walker becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And quickly there are 2 away. Here's Echeverria now. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Cabrera, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Cabrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 3-for-13 batting line. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away. Now the pitch.
Yonder Alonso.
Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
So he sets him down swinging. Brett Gardner is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera's there. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A little bouncer. Another 0-2 home. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in, Josh Donaldson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. popped him up. Walker in foul ground makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. In the air down the line in left. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Kipnis waits on it. Two gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24.
So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Melky Cabrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a little tapper. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. A bouncer to the left side. Andujar brings it in. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis has a beat on it. 1 down. Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bauer gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He hit a sac fly earlier. Runners on the move for second. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's running again. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Curveball locks him up. Ready now, Greg Allen. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Fouled away. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So digging in now, Yonder Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Wind up and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin. So the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Shot toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Stanton, the runner at third with no out. Now the runner's on his way home. Squeeze attempt, misses. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but
a low curveball blocked by Gomes. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Bauer pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to shove him, and that ends the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Popped him up. Andujar shading to his right. 1 down. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Donaldson.
Pop high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Striding in, Neil Walker. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him before.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Strike taken to throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit at third. Donaldson's there. On to first, and there were 2 down. So striding in, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the... Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Here's Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now batting, Melky Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there. And so back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Brett Gardner.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Throw is low, and he gets by. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lindor is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Bauer sets his sights, coming at him with the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Greg Allen. And they'll need him to get something going here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And he's safe. Striding into the box, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. One there, back to first. The 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Struck him out. Cleveland, good night. Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Cleveland, no runs.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Houston.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 4, George.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Previous history with Sabathia. He's a .333 hitter. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Sabathia has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Correa, left field and carrying well. Into the second deck and gone. Coming to the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez.
The left fielder, number 9, Gonzalez.
Sabathia's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right into the shift. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. His line against Justin Verlander is 1 for 5. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Verlander, originally from the state of Virginia. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bregman is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Sonny Gray enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick.
Right fielder.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Tyler White will bat next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Gray has his target. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Torres has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Aaron Hicks.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopper to short. Correa over to his left, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. 0-1 pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Andujar takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. At the plate, Martin Maldonado.
Leading off for the Astros. Catcher, Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 1 down. Standing in, George Springer. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Hard hit to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ray against the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Greg Bird. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Greg Bird.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! Here's Echeverria now. His line against Justin Verlander. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Half down the line. Bregman gloves it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Reddick. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder,
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. High and deep to right center. Back goes Reddick to the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Giancarlo Stanton now. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Carlos Correa now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Hits this one hard the other way. Echeverria for 1. On to first, a double play. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. 1-0 the count. Gonzalez at second with 2 down. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And he got him. In now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Fastball in there for a called strike. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Josh Reddick.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. White, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Gray's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Stepping up now, Greg Bird. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Neil Walker come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bird at third with nobody out.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Neil Walker is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. Gonzalez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He's set to lead it. Off in the sixth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip. Seared down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And this will pull the first baseman off the bag, so everyone's going to be safe. So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Sanchez.
Popped him up. Gurriel over to his left. One away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Bregman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And here's Miguel Andujar now. In his last at-bat, he popped out and fouled ground. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Yuli Gurriel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No hits to this point. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Gray against the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he misses there. 1-2. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this.
The shortstop, number 25.
Brad Peacock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Peacock.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Now playing shortstop, number 14.
Fouled away.
Walker.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Popped high in the air. Maldonado over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night. Here's Neil Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Bird leads off second with one gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now that's popped up. Bregman is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. High and deep to right. Back goes Reddick at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Martin Maldonado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Martin Maldonado.
David Robertson been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A pause, and the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Robertson's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He was finally able to lay off one there.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder.
He's set and the pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage to it.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. Strike 3. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 0-2 home. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. To short. Correa scoops it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Hit out towards second. Taken by Walker. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar's got it. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 4. Robertson's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Sanchez goes to get it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
First baseman number 10.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. The save to David Robertson. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our favorite attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Smoke toward third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. In is Christian Yelich. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. But one's all they get as the run scores. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter Travis Shaw, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
So he got him swinging. Travis Shaw goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he's able to get there on the long run. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
Francisco Lindor.
And he fouls this one off. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's saved easily at first. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Cain, and there are 2 away now. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. Takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There to take it is Alonso, one away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jonathan Scope. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Allen moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So striding forward now, Manny Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. This is skied into short left center. After it is Brantley. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Donaldson has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
0-2 to Alonso.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scope has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And then eventually scored in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. In is Christian Yelich. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number two. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Alonso takes care of it. Leading off the inning, Greg Allen. And they'll need him to get something going here. Yeah, this one's from Moustakas at third. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2 out, nobody on. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now as we begin the top of the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. That's inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
High in the air out to center field. Allen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He topped out in his first trip. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is under it. And the inning is over. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Indians, left fielder.
Dribbled to the right side.
Brantley.
And that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tapped down the line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Striding in for the Indians, Josh Donaldson. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here's Yonder Alonso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. Hit to first. He's got it. The tag, and he is out. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Number 9.
Digging in, Manny Pena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to short. Lindor loves it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need the keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Now at the plate, Greg Allen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Ready for another chance? Yan Gomes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th. In is Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Christian Yelich.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. So 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera's there. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Started that swing a bit too early. Aguilar is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. And he struck him out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Now the pitch.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Braun. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now. Here's Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. To first. Aguilar right there. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Scope moving to his left. And that's the third out. In now the Brewers DH, Eric Thames. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. 0-1 the count. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. 0-2, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cabrera. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So coming to the plate, Manny Pena. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The next 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter,
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Yonder Alonso.
Dribbled up the line. That's foul, strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and in now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll have the first.
Leading off for Milwaukee, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Ball 1. In the dirt here. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. In time, and he is nailed at second. Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day. So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. Lindor up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Allen moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Travis.
Now batting, second baseman, Travis. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. Allen giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Here's Melky Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, it takes a nasty pop, and he's unable to haul it in. Digging in now, Greg Allen. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
So 1-1 home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Moustakas. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Onto the home run porch and gone. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's 1 for 2. Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. 2 gone. Now batting, Jonathan Scope. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Allen is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So stepping in, Michael Brantley. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Very weakly on the ground. 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Gonzalez is ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Coming in on it is Kane. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Gio Gonzalez. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Cleveland, 1 run, 4 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.